Hey, Braz, you think Yeet's gonna go get his makeup done now?
Yes. Already got powder on, guys. Oh, you're ahead of the game.
You did not?
Oh,
did
yeah.
you? You guys did powder?
You were there, but you were.
Time for a round of
You
Bucket
did.
or Brick, presented by
did.
Jack in the Box.
Allie-
Ian told me I
Allie is
lived in a
not
lion's
happy
den,
with that.
or maybe it should be a snake pit. Like, what is wrong with you? Don't you live with women? Can
The lion's den is just like that was not a knock.
you imagine
Snake pit
tussling
was.
with?
Snake bit was, yeah.
You earned it though. You know.
Any hope for the Lakers' second
It's your friend
unit?
Sydney's birthday today. Did you say happy birthday to her?
Who?
Sydney,
Did you guys do yoga
the
together?
good doctor. Yeah.
You
send
did?
Did you send her a happy birthday?
I dropped flowers off at her house. Went and picked him up at the place Growing Wild in Manhattan Beach. Picked him up myself.
Used to be owned by the Bacoses. They just retired. Great store. Raised
Dropped
for
him
many a
off
six man's.
Have you had Offset Coffee
Is that right across the street?
in Hermosa?
No.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, I did actually.
Ellie,
And I'm going to dinner with her.
Just trying to look out for you.
Allie,
friends
when,
do.
when we
Ma'am.
were watching the Final Four together,
what friends do.
Sydney, the doctor, had some advice for you.
We are going to play Bucket or Brick, I promise.
Well, Sydney, the doctor, had some very specific advice for you about avoiding certain foods. And I feel like you've been diving into those foods
When?
during the championship. She said,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you just,
Takis.
yeah,
The hot stuff.
the hot stuff.
It's not good for indigestion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I crushed it because Jamal Murray hit a three.
Yep.
Or hit a shot. All right. Bucket or Brick, presented by Jack in the Box.
Take care of yourself, Allie. That's all I'm saying.
Number one.
You're welcome.
Any hope for the Lakers' second unit in game 3? Bucket or Brick?
I'll go Geet. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what. If Jared Vanderbilt and Christian Wood really are coming back, as the media reports are hinting strongly that they will, yeah, I mean, it's got to get better than only one guy scoring in 2 full games off the bench. Torian Prince has 17 points. No one else on the bench has any. So, yeah, it's got to get better. Yeah.
I feel like I don't have much of a choice here. I feel like I was
It's a
told
loaded
by a
question.
very influential person in my life to be optimistic and to be better during one takeaways. I'm going to say bucket. There's always hope.
You have issues.
Always hope.
So what? Who doesn't?
The Joker
Show
now.
me a person who doesn't have issues.
You know
They're not
exactly
human.
what I'm talking about. The Joker now has 4 20 rebound triple doubles in the playoffs. Bucket or Brick, you know what other legendary center he is tied with?
How many?
4
For what?
20 rebound triple doubles.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Nope.
Wilt.
Wilt.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a big rebounder.
4 of them.
Chambonezy.
Plus, he played like 48 minutes a game back then in the playoffs. And
Only one ring, Will.
yeah, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Just saying, it's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Think
right?
about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
As well.
because of all the plumbers and yeah, on
mean-
Celtics. Yeah.
Got a lot of other accolades, though.
I'm going to be honest. When they put that graphic up, that lower third, and Jokic had 20 rebounds, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Guy just does it all.
Like, what doesn't he do?
He is
Yeah.
the best player in the world, and it's not close, and he's the MVP, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
His
was so
brothers.
winning it.
It was so hilarious earlier in the year.
Yeah, did
Like-
you see
like-
that?
Oh yeah, his brother is a little crazy.
Brother punched.
Yeah,
But how about
really?
that guy? Looked like Dave O. He kind of took it. He just like went like this. It was amazing, right?
He's been in fights
Dave-O?
before for sure. Yeah.
Clip it off, Kayla.
Seriously, he was like just like he didn't buckle.
Yeah.
I mean,
Took it.
dude.
And the brother's a big dude.
Yeah.
I feel
don't
like
wanna
if that was
upset him.
Davo, though, he would have, came back.
He would go. Yeah, the guy just was like, okay.
I saw Davo at Hercules in Manhattan Beach.
For the people out there, Dave O used to work with us, and he looked like the guy that Jokic's brother punched.
Yeah. Someone cut in front of him in the bathroom line at Hercules in Manhattan Beach, and he was pretty fired up. Like David O, it doesn't take a lot to get him fired up.
Like, brought a baseball
I'll never
bat
forget
back to
that.
the bar.
Yeah.
Interesting. Moving on.
Yeah. They have good
Bucket
burgers
or
there
Brick,
too.
Murray's game winner is an instant historic playoff moment.
Unfortunately, bucket. I'm sure they've had to watch AD shot in the Western Conference Finals at the buzzer over them a million times, and we're gonna have to see this one a million times. It was a defining moment for his career, and if they win the championship, Brez, it'll live on forever. If they don't, just another shot.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, there's not much more to say about except what AD said.
Got
Jamal
to win
Murray
the
made a shot.
championship. Got to win the title. That's why Rob shot so important. Remember LeBron's bank against? He had a buzzer beater against Orlando it doesn't get talked about that much because Orlando won that series and the Lakers ended up playing them.
It was really interesting. Not even that long ago, a few months ago, Derek Fisher was asked about the 0.4 shot on our air. I've always kind of wanted to ask him about it. Like, hey, you guys lost in the finals pretty badly that year. You know, does that take away from the shot? He just brought it up organically on the air once. He was like, "We did not win the championship."
No, I know. That's why his shot's not considered. It's Rob in Magic.
Yep.
It really is. It was great, but it didn't.
He owned it. He's
It
like,
would have been all time.
yeah. He's like,
If
it was a
that
good
led to a
shot,
title.
but it wasn't a great shot because we lost in the finals.
Rez, that team was down 0-2 to the Spurs,
Yeah,
and that was
at
game
that game
5
too.
to go up 3-2.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Bucket or brick? The Lakers find a way to get Rui Hachimura going in Game 3.
Have to, dude. I mean, I don't even know if we have a choice in this, Brez.
Yeah, I'll break it just because it's not just him. It's Rui. You got to get going. It's the bench we've talked about a lot. Austin Reeves, 2 pretty nondescript games, Allie. I really didn't like 4 for 11 shooting in Game 2.
Yeah.
It's there's just a lot to go around. It's not. I wouldn't say it's just Rui. There's 5 or 6 people.
10 points total in the series.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot.
I just bucketed that from distance.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's going to get it going at Crypto Man.
Bucket or brick? League's finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. Bam, Wemby, Gobert.
Like, how did Bam get in there?
It's brick because AD should be there instead of Bam.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gobert and Wemby are good calls.
Like the whole thing, like Gobert should be considered because his team's good, seeding wise. Well, how did Bam sneak in there? They were in the play-in tournament too. Yeah, this is a big.
Does
break.
record matter?
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Wemby's
record's terrible.
Did they finish? Were the Spurs dead last in the West? I think they were.
22
they
games won.
Suck basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, they
If
were
they
horrible
weren't,
this
it was
year.
them or
He was
Portland.
amazing. He's amazing. He's
Yeah.
a generational talent, but their team sucked.
Yeah. He's already going to win Rookie of the Year. Does he really need to?
Until they needed to beat the Nuggets to make sure we played the Nuggets in
Guy's
the
like
first
19.
round on the second and night slat of the season.
Yeah. The NBA is really trying to get his name out there. Yeah, I didn't love the Bam Adebayo. He's a fine player, but AD should be in there.
All right.
Is that it?
Curious what the tone is for our next podcast next week.
Yeah. Stare down. Geeter and Allie.
Thanks to you all for listening to the Lake Show podcast presented by
smiling?
Jack in the Box. If you like what you hear, leave us a rating and review on your favorite podcast app. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions. Hit us up on X at Relay Clifton, at Heater3, and at Mike_Bresnahan.